Hello everyone and welcome to Good News Check-In. Today we're chatting with Koketso Ramatlho, the founder of Angela Care and the winner of the 2025 Engen The Making of competition. We'll be talking about the challenges she's overcome, her entrepreneurial journey, and how the competition has shaped the future of her business. Koketso, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Our first question, who is Koketso Ramatlho and what is the story behind Angela Care?
So Koketso Ramatlho is the director and co-founder of Angela Care and also a company called RAMS Professional Training and Conferencing. So Angela Care, we do skin and hair care using organic ingredients and also plant-based indigenous ingredients like moringa, turmeric, baobab. I'm a mother as well of 3 beautiful, amazing kids. I'm a wife, and I would like to say I am an entrepreneur. Yeah, I love entrepreneurship. I love businesses.
Lovely.
In a nutshell.
Every business starts with a moment. What challenge or need first inspired you to create Angela Care?
Oh my goodness, this is like such a great story. I hope I don't take too much explaining it.
Please go ahead.
But so I gave birth to this beautiful, beautiful baby boy in 2016. But he came with like allergies, eczema, and then I remember the doctor saying that the highest count of allergy is count 4. But his was 1,000 and something. So that was a condition of some sort. I don't even remember the name of the condition. And then they said that he was not going to be able to concentrate. I couldn't breastfeed him. Literally, his skin looked like that of a crocodile skin. We went to the best skin doctors and so forth, and that never helped. Like 2 days, feeling a bit better. And then the next day, yeah. And then one day, the sister's name is Angela, so hence Angela K, who cared so much about the baby brother, said, Mom, Dad, you use moringa on my hair because we've got a moringa tree. So you use moringa on my hair, why don't you use it on his skin? And then, we started researching and so forth, started making soaps, started making body butters, and literally within, in less than 2 months, he was healed. Not probably in 2 weeks, he was now starting to feel better and look better. But in less than 2 months, he was healed. I kid you not. So we always say that the business chose us,
yes.
you know. And then people said that there's a lot of people that are actually going through skin problems and so forth.
Yes.
Why don't you start a business? And because we already have a training company, you know, we were teaching entrepreneurs and so forth. I was like, okay, this could be easy. And then we got into it, and here we are now.
That is such a beautiful and heartfelt story. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think African medicinal knowledge also, and Indian as well. I relate because I heard you talking about turmeric.
Yes.
And turmeric is a daily household item for me. And my mom always says, use it on your face, use it for your acne. That's something that's helped me. So I hear you. I trust in these products. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
When did you first hear about Engen The Making of, and what made you decide to put yourself and your business to the test?
So a year before I entered, I saw like a friend of mine was on the previous one, and he was telling me that, look, we're shooting this thing. It's so nice. It's so awesome. It's like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I was just so interested. And while I was watching it, I was like, I need to enter this next year and I need to win. And I think because I we obviously as entrepreneurs, we're always in need of money, you know, but besides that, I just felt like this would be something that I would really, you know, grow so much from. And, you know, when you're looking at it, when you're watching it, it looks a bit easier than when you're in it, trust me.
Yes.
And I just said that I need to enter, and should they take me, I'm definitely going to win. So I also feel like I manifested it.
Yes.
I put it out there in the universe,
yes.
And that's what happened.
Absolutely. That's very inspiring. What was going through your head when you found out that you actually made it into the competition?
I was actually in China, and then I got an email. Well, I saw the email that I've made it to the top 20, and I need to kind of like send through a video, I think within 24 hours or something like that. And you know, the time difference as well. So I was like, okay, I need to do this. My phone wasn't working. I was getting emails when I'm at the hotel and stuff. But yeah, I just asked someone there, and I'm like, look, just take a video, can you just send it through to my team, and so forth. Literally, the video, I had about 10 minutes to make sure that I perfect the video. I think it was a 1-minute video. And yeah, I just, pray to God that I hope it's enough, because, obviously I didn't have many tries and so forth. And then when I got back home, I think a few days after, I got the email that I made it through to the top 10, and I was so excited. I was saying, the winner of Engen, that's how I was manifesting.
Yes,
the winner
yes.
of Engen The Making 2025 is Koketso. I kept saying that.
Yes.
So,
Congratulations.
Thank
well
you
done.
so much.
Engen The Making of is built around solving real-world business problems under extreme time pressure.
Sure.
Extreme, I know. What were your expectations going in, and how did that differ to reality?
A big thank you to my friend who was in it, because he did give me some few tips, like, don't show that you're too strong at the beginning, and it's okay to lose a challenge and so forth, right? So already I knew that I had to a bit downplay myself, but also not downplay myself. I had to use a lot of strategy, because obviously all 10 of us that they selected, we're all very good. There's a reason they selected us,
yes,
right? So we were all afraid to each other. But I knew that I need to put in emotional intelligence. I need to make sure that everybody loves me. You can see, even when I lost challenges, no one voted for me. So I knew that this is not going to just take intelligence and whatnot, but I need to be very strategic. I need to make them all feel like they're my friends. I need to make them all feel like I've got their bags. So I think I really got into it emotionally, mentally, physically. I had prepped for it, right? From the day I got in, it was like, hi, girl, I love your shoes. Oh, you are so amazing. So I kind of played the game.
Yes.
That was my strategy. I also didn't want to be strong, because, as entrepreneurs, we all have our own ideas and so forth. So I didn't want to come in strong. I wanted to kind of be like, I'm okay for you to still move with me to the next round. But also, I would love for you to be in my team, because you are good, but you're not afraid. So I didn't want to show that very quick in the game. But I knew that once I got to like top 4 or top 3, then I'm going to come out guns blazing. That's going to be me. Even though you strategize, I mean, as my friend had said, that it's fine for you to lose. The first challenge we won, my team. The second challenge we won. The third one, the losing, it hit me so bad. It hit me so bad. But otherwise, I hope I answered your question.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Awesome.
I think I admire your thought process going into the competition. In a sense, on a daily basis, we're always trying to display our character. That's an important thing. First impressions are everything as well. We're engaging with people. We need to engage meaningfully. Yes. So that's important. Thank you. Was there a particular challenge or moment during the competition that pushed you furthest out of your comfort zone?
All of them. Oh my goodness. All of them. As I said, when you're watching, it looks very easy. But when you're in the competition, 4 hours is nothing. And you have these different personalities that you feel like you've got this great idea, and someone says, no, my idea is greater. And you feel like, so they were all challenging, especially when you are coming from a point of when you're winning, your confidence goes up. As soon as you are in the losing group, you start questioning yourself. That's how the challenges were. Then because I remember the first 2 challenges we won, the third and the fourth, I was in the losing team. Now, when you get into another team of maybe there's someone that has been winning, somehow you kind of feel like, even when you feel like you've got a great idea, it's so hard for you to like scream it out, because you're thinking, maybe I was just doing something wrong, But all the challenges were very, very pushing, difficult. You need to now think like you are that business. With Angela Care, with me pitching my own business, that's easy. but with someone else's business, and now you're coming up with a solution. And at times you need to look at it from a point of this particular company is probably coming in asking you guys to put some ideas down, but they already know what they want. Do you get what I mean? So whatever you give them, even if you think you're giving them out of the box, they may not really take it because they already know what they want. So at times you need to then come back and you're like, no, that was a great idea. They just didn't move with it, and that's fine. So, but nonetheless, all the challenges they were just pushy. Yeah.
I think that's great, actually, to have challenges that push us to become the best people that we can be.
Oh yes. No, that got us out of our comfort zone.
Yes.
If you want to grow, like to the next level in terms of how to strategize, how to do marketing and whatnot, you need to enter the competition because it pushes you.
And also like your mindset around rejection and losing as well. I think a lot of people take it as a huge feat. It absolutely destroys their confidence.
No, in the moment it did.
Yes, yes.
It kind of did. I'm not gonna lie. You question yourself that, am I stupid?
Yes.
Why why don't they like, and they will give it to you very hard. But sometimes you need to go through the fire in order to come out very, very fine. So everything was just to really build us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What did the competition teach you about balancing innovation, customer value, and commercial viability?
Look, it taught me that you need to think not only as the boss or the founder or whatever, but you need to think as the consumer as well, right? It taught me that all of those things go together. Life is changing, life is moving, things are changing. Whenever you come up with a strategy, is this strategy going to be for now, or is it going to be, do you get what I mean? So I think all in all, it did really teach us a lot. Well, it taught me a lot as well, in terms of all of those things. They go hand in hand, innovation and so forth. They go hand in hand, and you really need to not just think within the box, but think out of the box as well.
Yes, absolutely. Looking back, how has the experience changed the way you think about growth, scalability, and building a sustainable business?
It has made me think so much, like change so much. I think as soon as the competition ended, I was just thinking of implementing new systems within our company, just really making the whole team feel like they are a team and let's speak. What are your ideas and so forth? So it really, really made me have a different lens in terms of how I was doing things, and to how I need to do things, especially with we going through a scalability like we're scaling up as Angela K. So I think really the competition kind of like made me ready for this scaling up, because now I'm able to think out of the box. Now I'm able to really, really think in all angles, in terms of innovation, strategy. What will my customers or clients think of it? How will they receive it? The systems that needs to be in place. So it really definitely gave me a different lens into business.
I love how the challenges really got you thinking about the nitty-gritty of building a business,
Sustainable.
I think that also helps with seeing the bigger picture, actually, when you get into all the details.
100%. 100%.
Winning the competition brought not only recognition, but significant funding. What was the first thing that went through your mind when your name was announced as the winner?
I was excited. I'm not going to say I was shocked. I wasn't shocked. I knew by the time I got to top 3, I knew that I got this in the bag. And maybe because it's because of my faith. I'm not saying the others, I feel like I was stronger than them. No, I think I had so much faith that even though I might have questioned myself during the challenges, but I knew that if I just get to top 3, I've got no one to care about. They're gonna vote me out. I'm just gonna make sure I give my all. And I think I had already gotten the flow of things, because from top 10, 9, 8, you don't really understand what do these people want, So I think once I got into the top 4 and I got into the top 3, I knew that this was in the bag. I was very excited, as I had said, everything I had said. The winner of, they said it exactly how I was thinking it, or how I was manifesting it. So I was very excited, and very excited because the funding, we were in the middle of expansion of our offices and also building a lab for ourselves. Thank God, we just finished 2 weeks ago, by the way. It's been such a long process. So all the money went into that. It went into the building. It went to the biggest project of our proudest achievement to date as Angela Care. So it really, really helped out.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
That is just such a big win. And I can feel the confidence from you. Like here right now, sitting here, you are exuding confidence, and that is very admirable. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
How does Angela Care today compare to the company that went into the competition?
Oh my. We are exporting in small consignments into three international countries. We have represented South Africa in 10 international countries to count. We have grown our offices thanks to the money, thanks Engen The Making. We have expanded our offices and we're growing our team. But more than anything, I think the experience, as I had said, it had given me a new lens in terms of how to approach things differently, how to think out of the box. And obviously, it's not because it's not just me now, it's me and my team. Everything that I've learned, I'm really drilling in onto them. And so yeah, we feel like we know we're going far. We've received several letters of intent from different countries. And soon, I believe that we'll be in a whole lot of countries. But otherwise, yeah.
That sounds like great news and something to look forward to. Yes. Competitions often reveal strengths you didn't know you had. What did this experience teach you about yourself as a leader and entrepreneur?
That I've got emotional intelligence. That I've got emotional intelligence that's key. I even when I knew what to say, my emotional intelligence were like, because I'm loud. I'm like this. On the first task, second task, third task, I'm sure everyone was going to be hearing from me, but I knew how to then girl, this is a group work, relax, take it in, listen to others, let's go with what they say, and so forth. So I think it really taught me that I actually do have emotional intelligence, because I just didn't go in there like I want to show them, but I went in there with a strategy. I went in there kind of like building relationships and whatnot. But yeah, more than anything, it did teach me that I've got emotional intelligence. It did teach me that, I'm very strategic, I should say, and that's needed. Usually women, we are emotional. I remember when we had to bring in someone back, because we had formed kind of like a girl group type of thing. And, the obvious thing was that let's bring that girl back. But my emotional intelligence were like, no, you're here for a competition. I had to pull myself together that you're not here for friendship. In as much as it may not be nice, but you need to be strategic. You are here to win. So my eye was really on the goal. And I had to be like, let's bring someone who doesn't have all the experiences that we have gotten in all the challenges. Let's be very strategic about it. So I didn't, how they say women are emotional and whatnot. I feel like I didn't lose myself. I still acted on, strategy. I was still on top of my strategy, even if it would have been nice to just call you back in because we like each other, because we vibe. But for me, it was like, nope, you are now afraid. We need to get someone who doesn't have this experience. So yes. I think I was very strategic.
Fantastic. And I think emotions can be a gift, They really can be. They guide us, and acting with empathy is important as well.
Yeah, true.
It leads to good teamwork and better understanding of yourself.
100%.
Looking ahead, what is the bigger vision you have for Angela Care?
Angela Care want to go global. Quick story. I promise it's gonna be quick. So one day I was with Angela, and we were like at a retail, the biggest retail pharmacy here in SA. And I said to her, your products are gonna be on these shelves. And she said, no, mommy, our products are gonna be in California. And that really planted a seed that, hey, yeah, no, we can go global. There's a lot of turmeric and moringa here in South Africa, so why not? And with no plan whatsoever, we put to the vision. We had faith in it. And I mean, as I said, now we've been in 10 international countries, and now exporting to 3. We've got a letter of intent to export to 29 Middle East countries, letter of intent to export to China, letter of intent to export to Malaysia. So we're really, really in the process of things. So I do believe that we can be not just a South African recognized company, but more so a globally recognized. So our vision really is that big, to
Absolutely.
go globally and to be the best.
Yes, absolutely. And it always should be. Always should be. Finally, if you could leave one message for the team at Race Corp, Engen and aspiring entrepreneurs watching your journey, what would it be?
Oh, to Race Corp, please continue. This is an absolute, I don't know if I would do it again. I remember us talking as, the contestant, like we would never do this again. But I am so happy that I did it. I have gained so much from it. So Race Corp, shout out. I've been in many plenty competitions, but nothing is as amazing as this competition. So shout out to the Race Corp team for coming with such a beautiful, amazing competition such as this. And to all the entrepreneurs that want to enter, please do enter. This is kind of like, I don't know, man, how to explain. It's kind of like you're getting into an initiation of some sort, but it's actually a very eye-opening. You're seeing things in different lenses. You are getting so much from it that it's going to really change your life. I feel like my life has changed. So to everyone that wants to enter, do not waste any time. Enter now.
Thank you so much for this interview. It was lovely speaking to you.
Thank you.
I look forward to see what Angela K has in store. And thank you all for watching. Ciao.
Thank you so much for having me.